When the T-Pain thing happened, I also won a lot of good equipment. All of that I used to either trade it up to get some of the stuff that's here, or it sat in boxes for a while until I was ready, really. When I first moved out, I had my studio equipment in the basement, and I was thinking to myself, like, damn, like, I'm in my late 20s, still in a basement. Like, I'm tired of being in a basement. I feel like a seed. You know, like I'm just underground the whole time. And there's something about this idea of having a studio that felt like it was a jungle. Like, the original idea was to have jungle vibes, a space that feels organic. So everything was like either wooden or green, and if it wasn't wood or it wasn't a plant, it was white. And it was like this vision I had. Around that same time, I was going through things, and I realized, like, this is the year I need to do this. Like, I need to take a chance on myself and get out this basement. This vision that you see here, right? So crazy thing is, when I released this T-Pain project, it's called Genesis, and I named it Genesis because it really represented the beginning of my career. Like, I was releasing music before that project, but that project elevated me to a point where I realized, like, this is my actual musical beginning. So when I was gonna release the album, or that EP, originally I was gonna release this symbol because it represents a plant. But the plant, if you were to flip this image upside down, the plant is actually a music note, an eighth note. And so that concept was born when I was gonna release the EP. But my friend was like, nah, don't put that as the cover, because this is the one chance that you're gonna have for people to see your face. Because iTunes is gonna put this cover all over their front page, and Guitar Center is gonna share this, and T-Pain's gonna share this. You don't want them to share the picture of a plant. Like, have them share your face. And I was like, you know what, this dude's right. So I held on to this, not knowing what it would become. Like, I just held on to the idea of a plant, a music plant growing. You know, like, it was just something that was just in my head, a drawing. And it took me going through several things to realize that this image that was imprinted in me was actually the logo for this studio that I was almost destined to make. I didn't want to do it in the city because the city's too busy, too much of that hustle and bustle. And I wanted to name it OASYS, and I wanted to feel like an escape. I started looking for buildings, and one day I went on Craigslist, and the very first picture that I saw was a picture right here of this window, and I could see a lake. Called this lady up. I showed up that same day, and as soon as I walked in and I saw those two windows looking at the lake, it was like November, and I fell in love. I was like, this is it. This is exactly where it's gonna happen. And it wasn't like a hopeful feeling. It was almost like I'm here. Like, every road that I took led me here. You know, it felt like that kind of purposeful. The owner's parents had originally bought this building for art in the 70s, and so the building was already intended to be used for creative minds. So when the lady found out that I wanted to make a music studio, she was really all about it. She helped me with the price, and like, it was all God, everything.